Hello, Flosstube.
Hi, Flosstube.
I'm Connie,
I'm Melina.
and this is
Count twice, stitch once.
Although
I
we
don't know.
count a lot and we stitch way more than once. So whatever.
That's besides the point.
So we want to say, hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas time. We had a great one.
We overwhelmed Mom with activities.
Too many projects.
Some of them were her fault though, so she can't complain about
But
it.
they were fun. What can you say? We'd like to thank all of our subscribers, and if you're coming back, thanks for coming back and watching us still, and thanks to any new people that come. We are happy to see you.
Yep. So I think before we're going to talk about some of our Christmas projects first, and a little bit about what we did. So my sister Alyssa and her husband David came up from North Carolina, and they stayed with Mom and Dad, so we got to see them for almost the whole week, which was awesome. I don't get to see them nearly enough, I feel like. More now, I guess, since I moved back to Illinois than I did when I was in Washington, but it still doesn't seem like enough.
Her dad and I go there and visit them, so she doesn't get to see them when we go visit them. So.
Yeah. So the first thing we did, which I'll insert some footage after we talk about it, is our Mill Hill Ornament race. So that was our first project, and
That's yours. That's mine. That's Alyssa's.
Yeah. So we all got them finished, and we fully finished them, but that wasn't until after Alyssa left. We just ran out of time. But aren't they cute? There was some mess ups and a lot of people saying rat sniff. Maybe not what they actually said.
I think it was more like the F-bomb several times.
But they're all finished. They look
But
really
they're
cute.
finished. You can tell which one is mine because I messed up counting. Ha, imagine that. And I have an extra line.
Extra row down there at the bottom.
Because I wasn't going
one?
to take everything out.
It still looks cute though.
Yep.
And mine, I messed up the colors in the stocking top.
Oh, and I messed up the beads and the
So
snowflake, and then
whatever.
the beads and the cuff. Oh well, whatever.
they look cute
They're
anyway.
still cute.
And nobody will know unless you tell them that you did
Yep.
something wrong, because they're so cute.
And they'll be on the tree,
So we all have matching ornaments.
Yep. And I gotta mail Alyssa hers because it didn't get totally finished until after she left.
Yep.
We are getting ready to film this amazing thing that we're doing with Alyssa. And she doesn't know about it, but we decided we were gonna have a Mill Hill ornament race. So here's the kit.
Mine.
And this is the one that we're doing.
Mr. Snowflake.
We have everything all kitted up in the other room. I mean, everything's out. I put the stuff out, so
Set it all, kitted it all ready to go.
yep.
So we're gonna
So
go.
we're gonna start the
Ready,
race.
set,
Ready, set,
race!
This is 3.5 hours in.
back.
Okay, are we doing a check-in? What the heck is going on? Alright,
Red
so
everywhere.
here's where I am. I have the most of the stocking done. I have the little pieces that go on top of the stocking, and then the, what is it, the cuff of the stocking. Except for beading, I haven't started beading.
I have all of the cross-stitching part of the stocking done. Need to bead it. The tree done, and I've started on the snowflake.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I need to get started on the cuff as well.
I did my cuff, part of it. And I have the white and the blue done on the snowflake, or the stocking, whatever. And the white and the blue on the stocking. That is all.
3.5 hours. We'll
Sure.
check in later.
Bye.
We wanted to give you an update on our ornament race,
Ornament race.
which we have not filmed in several days here
Because we're slackers.
because we're lazy. So anyway, we're going to show you our progress. We're not quite finished yet. I have my tree done and my snowflake done. I'm working on the cuff of the snowflake. And there's the stocking. And I'm also working on this little Luke Skywalker felt ornament that we gave this stuff to Alyssa for Christmas.
If you can hear dog sniffing, that's my dog. Here's the stocking band I'm working on beading the green. And I just have the cross stitch done on the snowflake and the tree. And then my stocking has some beading.
I've got my tree finished. Still got some beading to do on my snowflake. My stocking band is currently being worked on. And my stocking is almost done. Just a couple more rows.
So Alyssa's in the lead. Drat her.
We're gonna catch up.
There has been a lot of swearing on this project, just so you know.
And yeah.
See you later.
Catch you next time.
We have a winner.
Is it Connie, Melita, or Alyssa? It is Alyssa.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Got all
Show
my
your
stitching
stuff.
done.
Let me see it.
Here's the finished stocking. Well, not finished.
Hold it.
Oh, still gotta do the
Okay.
Total finish.
total finish. Get the backing on there and everything. Just the edge. Then my snowflake. And my little itty bitty tree. All done.
So that was one of our
Well, I guess I'll keep mine.
projects.
First project. Another thing we did was some puzzles. We did 3
and
puzzles.
I have pictures of the puzzle.
I can, if you want to, I'll insert them if you are you going to show them.
I'll just show them.
Okay. Well, so we did a cat Christmas one and a Christmas tree and a fairy. And we tried to do a stained glass one, but it was too hard, so we put it away. It was a 2,000 piece puzzle. It was pretty big.
This was the first puzzle we did.
Cat.
You can see it very good.
Christmas
but
cats.
It was sparkly Christmas cats, and that one only had like 550 pieces, so that was quick. Then we did this other one that also had cats.
Cats in the
Cat
Christmas
Christmas.
tree.
That one was rather difficult because it was shaped and
It's hard to tell what it really
it
is,
was
but
crazy.
it was a tree with cats and
And
stuff.
then
They have
then-
weird
Then
shaped
in the
pieces.
middle of after we did that one, then we tried to do a 2,000 piece one that Melina brought over, which was a stained glass window. Ridiculous. We gave up on that one and quit. This was the last one. I had bought this puzzle in Wisconsin. And Alyssa, it was one that Alyssa wanted, and then she kept telling me that I should have brought that puzzle when I came to visit her, and then we could have done it then. And when I bought it, I intended to give it to her for Christmas, but I wasn't going to tell her that, so I didn't say anything. And then she kept saying, "Oh, you should have brought that puzzle. We could have done it." I was like, "Oh yeah." And then I was hoping she'd forget about it, but then she kept saying, "Oh, as soon as I get to your house, we're going to do that puzzle." I was like. So then I told her I couldn't remember where I put it, and then she was accusing me of hiding it on her, and I said, well, it's not really hidden, kind of. She goes, you wrapped it and put it under the tree, didn't you? I said, yep, I did. So that was funny, but anyway, she got her puzzle, and we did it.
Then the project that Mom started, which was not
And
part of our plan.
The only reason that I started this was I had bought this kit at Michael's, and it was Star Wars, and it was a bunch of little felt, I don't know what they were supposed to be, just little characters from Star Wars. I was going to make them into ornaments and give them to David and Alyssa for Christmas because they like Star Wars stuff. So I asked Melina if she would help me make them, and she said yes. Well, then we looked in the kit, and it was ridiculous because they weren't stamped on the thing, so you had to trace everything. Some of them had tons of satin stitch, and we were like, we're not doing that. We're gonna just cut felt out and put it on there. And so we never did them anyway. We never even started them. So Alyssa was all bummed out because we had rules that we could only work on our stocking ornaments when Melina was there, and
we were all working on it.
And we were all
And I only went to work one day.
Yeah.
Oh, not even a full day. And she couldn't handle it, apparently.
Yeah, so she was bored and she had to have something to do. So I got out the Star Wars and said, here, you can make these for your tree. So she did one and I did one. This is the one I did, Ewok, which was one of the easier ones. And I did not satin stitch the eyeballs. I cut them out of felt. And she did C3PO, or both of them together. Bad resolution.
I think it's just too bright.
And yeah, there you go. She did the C3PO, which she said looked terrible, but it really doesn't.
It looks cute.
And then we started on Princess Leia. She was doing Princess Leia, and then I was doing Luke Skywalker. And to make it even more challenging, she decided she didn't want them to have a plain white back. No, they should have a back that matched the front. So the back of their head should have the hair and the pants and the belt. So we didn't get done with those. She took them home. So Alyssa can have fun with those. I told her I expect pictures. But I don't know if she'll get them done. But anyway, she might. So that was another project we had. What was our other? So we did 3 puzzles, our ornament race.
You guys did those
Felt things. Melina didn't do them. And then
we thought we should do like those wine and paint nights, only we didn't go anywhere. We did it at home, so that you can find tutorials on YouTube of people with those paintings that they teach you step by step how to paint things. So we picked out one that was a whimsical Christmas ornament. I think the video was called How to Paint Whimsical Christmas Ornaments, I think. So it's really cute. It was really cute in the example. So we bought the canvases for everybody and all the paint and stuff. And so there's Mom's.
That's mine.
Hers is the best.
And it only took us like 5 hours to paint these.
We're like pretty slow.
And then this is my husband's, but
help.
I embellished it for him because he needed something.
He didn't do any of the decorations on the ornaments, but
No.
he did the tree branches and the ornament shapes and everything all on his own. We were pretty impressed.
And he did this gold ornament.
Mm-hmm.
I just added the shading line. And then I added all the embellishments on. I touched up because the background was pretty see-through, so I touched those up, and then I added the decorations on them. So I thought they all turned out good though.
This one is my husband's. He had to work a lot because he is a mail carrier, so no days off for him really except for actual Christmas Day. And so since he had to go to work the next morning, he kind of gave up and left before he had it even close to being done. So he did this ornament here except for painting the top and the string, and he had the shapes for these 2 painted, so I went in and did another coat and did the decorations and finished them up for him. So, but he did everything else, so I think it turned out cute. He was getting mad, but it looks good. And this is mine. I like that they all turned out different. They're really cute, and it was fun to do it.
There is Alyssa's.
This is Alyssa's.
Hers was the best.
She's good at painting.
She has painted and had
selling
stuff on Etsy for a while.
And then
But
here's
this was the best.
his name. I don't want his whole name on there.
And that was
That is
David.
David's. I like that they all turned out different, but they all
Yep.
look pretty good, I think.
Yep. So
It was fun,
It was fun.
even though people
But-
were getting grouchy about too many activities.
Who was that? So anyway, that was, I think, and then plus cooking and eating,
Opening presents.
opening presents and going out to eat and all kinds of fun stuff. But it was fun. We had a good time.
We did have fun. My
Mhm.
house is a disaster because I was only home maybe like, I don't know,
Mine's
an
a
hour a day
disaster.
tops except for sleeping. So, and
Because-
mom's is a disaster because everybody was over there the whole time.
That's not too bad.
No, it's actually not bad. And we cleaned a little here last night. I have a whole pile of laundry out in the hallway though. It's like this tall.
Laundry happens. What can you do?
So let's do presents.
Presents. We're gonna show our stash.
So I'll show this first. This present my aunt made me, and it is so cute. So she did it out of, it's so washed out. She did it out of paper. It's all cut out and it lights up. You can see it pretty well right there. It's so pretty. I know you can't see the fill-in background, but it's just on this little stand. It's so cute. So I love it. They made mom and both my aunts and one of my mom's friends made these all together, and I've been jealous of them ever since they made them because they're so pretty. So she made me one. It's so pretty. I love it.
And she made a list one too. That list sticker. So my stash, which was my Christmas present from Lena and Alyssa and David and Mike. First thing was this light that I can take to stitch night because the lighting in there is bad. It expands and shrinks.
And it works pretty good, I think.
And then it has
Some good light.
3 levels of brightness plus a little flip top magnification area.
It looks weird.
So it was pretty cool. I think it will work good for stitch night. And some people said they were annoyed in the reviews of the light that Blaine was reading.
This-
Some people said they were annoyed of the
Flip thing.
flip top,
You
but
could just break it off.
I figured I can just take it off if I don't like it. But for now, I have it on there. So it's a pretty cool light. And I think it will work good.
Hopefully.
Then they got me the Yuletide Shanty by Plum Street Samplers, which I love. And I can't remember who did this. I think Amy Loves Toads did it.
And then this
Remember
whale
who
that's
else.
on the back is the thing that goes around the drum, right?
Yeah.
So cute.
And then on the bottom it has a little piece that says a little thing about Santa growing his beard. It's really funny. So anyway. And they got me the Prairie Schooler Santa. I love him. Cute little bunny. Winter Cheer by Mill Hill.
I got her the owl on a cup
Yeah.
before.
I think I
Right?
showed that in
Yeah.
the previous one. Then they got me another Mill Hill. I can't remember what the name of that one is.
Celestial Joy.
Celestial Joy. And
The one you already had.
Sun and Moon. And I already had that one. They got all the stuff from my wish list on 123 Stitch. And I had already had that, but I thought I took it off my wish list, but I think I didn't hit the update or save or whatever I was supposed to do, and it was still on my wish list. So my sister Cheryl came over to have Christmas dinner with us, and she said, "Oh, you should sell me one of those because I wouldn't mind doing those." And I said, "Merry Christmas," with the extra one. So she got a Christmas present. And then this is a Wintry Blooms Biscorno by
Fabby Riley. that's how you say that.
And this one looks really fun. It has a lot of specialty stitches on it. And it's just in such
It's really pretty.
pretty colors, and I don't know what some of the stitches.
Where I see it?
I don't see them listed on the
Oh,
back.
that was when I opened it.
Yeah.
There was like a spider web stitch and some kind of modified spider web stitch and like a queen stitch or something maybe, if I'm remembering
Yeah.
right.
So they have lots of cool stitches in that. It'll be fun. And then everybody's seen this, I think. Hands-on design.
Ear
The year of
celebrations.
celebrations.
It's like got the
Japanese.
glare pretty bad.
Been doing these. A bunch of people have been doing these. I love them. Then this little Mill Hill kit for 4th of July.
Firecracker.
And this Fun Dimensions kit.
What about the other Mill Hill one? Did you show that cat one?
Cat one.
The cat on the moon?
Where is it? Okay,
This is the dimensions.
I don't know where it is.
Illustrated USA, I guess is what it's called.
It's not in here.
Well, she also got a cat on the moon ornament from Mill Hill, but I don't know the name of it.
I don't know where it went to. Well, anyway, I had another one, but it's lost.
Here's mine, baby. Okay. Mama got me, which I knew, and she showed before. Oh, there it is. She showed before the Queen Mermaid with the bead pack. So I'm excited to do her. And she doesn't need any water lilies. She just needs a couple Crynex, and so I have everything I need to do her, probably except the Crynex. And beads! And then David and Alyssa got me these two Lizzie Kate jingles, the reindeer and the glove, mitten, whatever. They're cute, so they will be cute ornaments. I don't have them all, and I'm not really sure that I plan to get all of them, to do them all in a row like they do. I'm gonna have Christmas rules, so how many things can you really hang on your wall that are in a long line?
Probably just do them as an ornament.
Yeah. Then they got me this one, which I've wanted for a long time, ink circles, turtles all the way down. And so I'm not going to do it in the charted colors. I'm going to pick from my hand-dyed threads and choose a different one for each of the turtle shells. But I thought it was interesting because they talked about how the philosophers discussed that how the universe was most popularly maybe on the back of a turtle or an elephant. And when they were asked what was holding up that, it was another turtle. So turtles all the way down. I just think that's really interesting. I didn't know that. And then they got me this Nora Corbett Solo Trois mermaid. She's really pretty. That was their favorite one, which is why they said they picked that one. And this giant project, Praiseworthy Stitches Seedy Pumpkin Cottage, which I had this on my wish list because I love all the pumpkin faces on there. And then when I look at the floss list, this one might not be getting done for a while because it needs a lot of floss. I'm going to try to see about converting some of it to DMC because otherwise it's going to be like over $100 in hand-dyed fibers to kit it up, and I'm just not sure about investing that right now when I just ordered a bunch of all that other stuff for all my projects. So, but I do want to start the turtles one soon, I think, so that'll probably be my first start out of all those. And that was mine.
That's all your stash.
Yep.
And then I would like to talk about Stitchy mail that I got. Crafty Cat Stitcher had sent me a chart, Kathy, that she thought I would like with Sun and Moons. And then, so I sent her back a needle minder, and then was a thank you note. And then she sent me this cute Christmas card with some floss. So thank you, Kathy. That was unnecessary. Now I have to send you another thank you. We're going to keep a present war going on. So fun. That was fun. And then
Christmas.
That was Christmas.
Wait, we got ornaments. I
Oh.
started putting my orts in mine, but I'm not done yet.
I didn't do mine yet.
So, it's cute. Put it right up there. You can kind of see it. No. No. Okay.
Don't break it.
Yeah. So then we were talking about plans for next year, because we were both kind of thinking about doing Stitch from Stash. And then Mom, you said you watched a video where they were talking about doing.
Yes, I was watching the Sunshine Stitchers. Hello,
Words.
Celia, Gary, and EJ. And then EJ was talking about this whip. What was it? A year of whips?
Year whips.
I don't remember what it was, but you have to have 18 whips. It's a Facebook group, and I can tell you more. Melina
put
can
it.
link it below. It was a year of whip, or I don't know. You have to have 18 whips by January 18th, and then you have to complete half of them by sometime in December. So we were talking about all of our whips that we have.
So Mom is going to do a whip parade.
I'm going to do a whip parade.
And I'm going to tell you I have 5 whips. And they're Rosewood Manor Crowns of the Kingdom, Rosewood Manor Sunset, the Linens and Threads 2018 Sal, Long Dog Samplers, Les Cerises, or that's French, I'm not French, and Lizzie Kate's Christmas Rules. I had 6. I threw one project on the ground and jumped up and down on top of it, and I'm never going to look at it again. So now I have 5.
It was miscounted.
It was miscounted on a level that it is still I'm going to show it. It's still miscounted. I'll just show it now. Because then I can throw it in the garbage. Not really. But
She's just going to
I want
take
to
it
throw
out.
it over.
Or maybe I'll take it out for her so she doesn't kill it.
Okay. So this picture is not the exact one I'm doing, but one of these from Doreen Jones, and the one I'm doing had the penguin and the polar bear on the front of it. I don't want to show the other part because it's kind of charty, but I don't know. So I was doing the border first on this little tiny fabric because I thought it would be so cute. It's upside down. So I could fit 4 of them on here. That'd be so cute, right? Wrong. Okay, so first of all, I started it in the center of this fabric while we were at Stitch Night and then realized how small it was going to be and said, that's stupid. I could fit 4 of these on here. Why am I doing it in the middle, and ripped it out. Then I did, I want to say I started over here. So I was going around, I miscounted, ripped some out, got over here, got here, whoop. Okay, I'm gonna connect it. Doesn't connect. I figured out I went over 3 somewhere over here instead of over 2 on the up, on the this way threads. So I ripped it all out back to here and redid it, and it matched. So then I go to start doing the center, and then I realize I messed it up somewhere, and then still somewhere is over 3 or whatever. So I finally messed it up. I counted over 3 threads this way in the middle of this box. Then I'm going to do this. That would have to be over 4 threads to have the right number of stitches. I don't know what the hell I did to this thing. But there was a lot of swear words happening when I was working on this, and now I'm done because it's awful and it doesn't match, and I quit and I'm never doing it again. And if I do it again, I'm not doing the border first. How about that? I hate it.
On a happier note.
So that's one of my whips that I spent a lot of time on, clearly, which is why you don't see progress on a lot else. And that thing, I'm never looking at it again. Probably that's a lie, but
Until
time out for now.
next year.
Goodbye. That all has to get ripped out anyway. I hate it.
Well, not even next year. Maybe the following year. Maybe 2020. I don't know.
Anyway, that's a long story about a stupid project that I hate.
Fun stuff. Okay. My whips. Well, technically, I don't have that many as some of you people. This technically isn't a whip yet because I haven't started it, but I plan to start it sometime today.
No hill, sun, and moon. Dance.
This one, my husband bought this for me while we were at the Silver Needle in Oklahoma. And so this was the start of, and then I decided, ooh, I should get all of these and hang them on my soffit in my kitchen, and that would be pretty. So I have 4 of them now. I think I need 2 more to be the complete set, but that's a list of the colors.
It's a lot of color.
It has like 24 colors. 24 colors! Bah!
Oh, stop.
And then this one I'm also gonna do, had a little less colors. I think it had 20.
Celestial sun. These are so pretty though. The colors
They
are pretty.
But, and also they're hard to separate out because of all these yellow colors. They all kind of look the same, and some of the oranges. So I got out all my DMC and had it out so I could look at the color of the DMC and then, okay, that's the right color. It was a pain in the butt. My other whip, which I think the chart is still, well, I know it's somewhere at home, but I forgot to bring it. But this is a rug, and it has
It's gonna be
this
southwesterny.
it's southwestern. I got it at Bryce Canyon National Park in the gift shop, and it is my only start from Stitch Mania that I have left to finish. So it was one of my Stitch Mania starts. And this is my Home in the Globe
Stitch Night project.
Creek. And then I only work on this when I go to Stitch Night. So that's how much I have done.
Making progress.
It's getting there. I think I had to recount something in that.
Counting.
Then if cats could talk. I haven't shown that in a while because I haven't done anything on it.
Designed by Lisa.
And that's my progress on that. And a cat head. Partial cat head. And then part of the word, so yeah. That one is Designs by USA, and it's on the called for fabric.
Designed by Lisa.
Oh, Lisa, sorry. Sorry, Lisa, you look like it said USA. Queen Anne's Lace Joplin. That's what that's are. If anyone wanted to know. Then the next one is Lizzie Kate. Halloween Rules. I quit working on this one after Halloween was over. I haven't gotten very far on it.
Looks cute so far.
Thinking about ripping out that pumpkin at the top because I don't really like the way it looks.
Oh, that's cute.
It's alright. No, too stripy. And this one I started, I was going to send it to a friend of mine that we stayed with in Arizona. And
I have the shaky arm today.
thing is crazy, so that's my progress on it. I went ahead and did the back stitching on the quail because I figured it'd be easier if I back stitched when I had something done instead of trying to
Do it all
at the very end. So that was that one. Then Turkey Bay by Plum Street Samplers. I haven't worked on that since Thanksgiving was over.
Cute.
I put the turkey in the bay though.
Swimming turkey.
And then the Gobbler Rides Again.
It's a heartstring sampler.
Heartstring sampler. That's, hold that behind. That's as far as I got on that. And I'm changing all the colors on that to a lady that at Lynn's Madison had stitched this, model stitched it, so I was going on her colors, but then I even had to change some of them because I didn't think they went, I don't know. It's boggling my mind. But anyway, it will get done some years. Then this is a Mill Hill kit, Trinidad Santa. And I started that this morning, so, and separate all the colors. And I think even this Santa has like 20 colors in there, so it was.
Oh, I had that on backwards. There's the
Showing
front.
my back.
Well, you couldn't really. I couldn't even tell from that far away.
So anyway, that will be fun. Then this is a whip from quite a while ago, like 2 years ago maybe. Dog Rules for People by Lizzie Kate. And as far as I got on that was this letter says win, and I messed something up when I was stitching it, and I got a big knot in my thread, so I had to cut it apart, and then I was having a problem seeing where the center was, so that's why I marked that with the floss, and then I never
Troubles.
finished it. And then Cat Rules for People, and I got a little more done on that one. When a Hiss. And it's supposed to say when a hiss will do. Then Bobbing for Pumpkins.
That's a Brenda Gervais pattern.
And I haven't worked on that since Halloween either. And that's as far as I am on that.
Some grass.
Which isn't even all of the grass. And then I started this one in the wee hours of the morning. Snowflower Diaries Winter Witch. And this as far as my start was.
A little red.
Harbor hat. And then this is my Winter House Trio, which I'm also doing as Nancy's B-Day Sal from Nancy from the Addicted Sisters, and that is as far as I have gotten on that. Which, like,
Working on this one.
windy. And then last night I was seeming like I worked on that forever, and then, yeah, can't really tell what I did, but oh. And then I started on this one sometime before Alyssa got to my house because I wanted to do it as Winter ABC by Shepherd's Bush. And I haven't really gotten too far on it.
So little.
It's a little, and it came actually with the. It came with the.
I don't know what's going on with this needle minder here.
It came with the little frame mat, the mat, not the frame, but the mat, by Jill Rinsler. Then this whip I actually found in my hall closet when I was cleaning it out before Christmas and organizing all my wrapping paper and stuff. And I did not even remember that I had it in the closet. So I guess that shows you I need to clean my closet more. But this is from a magazine,
Cross Stitch and Country Crafts of January, February 87.
1987. So I either started that in 87 or in 88. Probably in 87 because Alyssa was born in 88, so I don't know why we started it then. So this is my progress on it. So I decided I probably should finish it, although I don't really know what I'm going to do with it because it's not my style anymore. I was probably going to hang it in one of the girls' bedrooms when they were little because they had
Flower.
wallpaper that would have gone in there, but Not anymore.
That's all Mom's whips. I'll just show you what I worked on.
So that was what?
That's
17
yeah.
whips?
So
I
you
only
need
have one more to get to the 18.
So
Shouldn't be too hard.
what I worked on since we talked last was Lizzie Kate's Christmas rule. Just a little bit on progress on this. I'm working on the cookie, give Santa cookies and milk.
Dog hair floss.
It was floss.
Fancy floss.
So made a little progress. So some words.
Yep.
Yeah.
In there.
And then I started Rosewood Manor Sunset as part of Nancy's birthday sal, and I'm obsessed with the colors because
Ooh,
let me get the
beautiful.
picture out here. Sunset, all called for, everything. And I, first of all, love this fabric, but just look at the colors from afar.
So pretty.
They're so pretty. It's gonna be really pretty when it's done.
Be gorgeous.
So there's my progress so far. Pretty good. Loving the colors.
That's a beautiful.
It's really pretty.
And the fabric.
So I have kind of loving working on this. So I don't know if I'm gonna start a bunch of stuff so I have 18 starts or not. That seems stressful when I have 5 huge projects going.
Like tiny stuff.
We'll see.
Tiny.
That's all I really worked on, which I guess we also worked on our Mill Hill stocking ornaments that we finished, and we started and finished those, so I mean that's...
And one of our viewers wanted to know how I finished mine, and basically I just glue felt on the back and then cut
we
it out.
filmed it.
And then
I'll insert that right here.
we're going to show how I finish a Mill Hill ornament. This one I stitched this little top band to the stocking, and this is the stocking back. It's just plain, and this is the way I finish them, not the way everyone does. I take glue. This is felt with the sparkly side and plain side, and I'm going to glue this to the back of that
I'm gonna
fabric.
zoom toward what you're doing.
If you can get glue out of your glue. 'cause
Might be new time for new
my
glue.
glue is about done, so.
Need your other glue. There's one right there.
My glue. And it's just tacky glue. This is turbo tacky glue,
Aleen's, however you say it.
but it doesn't really matter which kind, I don't think.
And you get the glue on there nice and coated.
Yep. And there's not really a non-messy way to do it. And I pretty much coat the whole surface in glue. And your ornament will be hard when it's done. Pretty much non-flexible.
Ooh, nice and zoomed. Yep, getting messy.
And I like to get all of the edges for sure. Then I take the hanger that I've already made, stick it up there, and then I try to take the top as close to the top of the felt, because that way I have less edge to cut off. And then I just squish it on there as hard as I can. And then I try to make sure all the edges are stuck down good. And then usually I take something heavy and set it on top of it and let it dry overnight. And then cut it out. cut the excess felt off. Or you can do that while your the glue's still wet because it's a little easier to cut then.
And there you have it. Almost ready to go. Just needs to dry. Thanks for watching.
We did a little short video on how that works and will be inserted. And then another thing I would like to tell you all is I had mentioned at one of our floss tubes, a couple floss tubes ago, because the last one, I forgot my list because my husband was rushing me. But I think it was Angie, the hibernation stitcher, that said to watch 10 new people and then make 10 new friends. And she put that on Instagram. So I'll watch 10 new floss tube people and then make 10 new friends. So anyway, I ended at number 6 a couple of weeks ago, a couple of floss tubes ago, not weeks, but it's been longer than that. But anyway, my number 7 person was Teresa Kogut, Creative Whims Studio. She is a designer of cross stitch patterns, but she does not stitch. She also has mega subscribers, and she's only done, I think, 4 floss tubes now, so 3 or 4. So I think you people have found her because she is pretty awesome. She does punch needle and designs punch needle projects also, and she is a painter, and her paintings are gorgeous. She does all these angels and they're really pretty. So if you haven't found her, she is worth watching, even though she doesn't stitch, but she shows things that she's designed that were stitched by her stitchers. Another person I watched was Brandy Goebel, Every Home Needs a Gnome. The one that I watched, she showed this cute pin cushion she made with a wooden egg cup, and it was really cute. And I liked her because she's really just down to earth, and she just seemed really natural and everything. She was fun. And then another person I watched was Cheryl McKinney, Tranquil Stitches. She's in West Virginia. And she showed these really cute teapot and teacup ornaments. They weren't cross-stitched, but they were really cute. And I thought, oh, my mom would have loved those because she loved having tea parties with her grandkids. They're really cute. She showed Brenda Gervais, one for the crow. She hasn't really been doing much stitching lately, but she is going to be stitching from Stash in 2019, and she also does project bags. And then I watched, I think I mentioned this before because on the last floss tube, because I remembered her, Daylene, and her floss tube is So Grateful. She's from the state of Washington, and she also does quilting, but she made mega cute hats for her grandkids. They weren't cross-stitched, they were crocheted. And she said in her last floss tube that her grandkids loved them, and she's just so much fun to watch. She has lots of cute projects. And then I also watched Leslie Hurley, and the one that I watched from her, her cat had just had kittens, so she was very tired. And she also used to make she used to make beaded jewelry, and she has a big collection of lampwork beads, which she is making into scissor bobs, and she's selling those. So if anybody wanted to go check her out. And she's also working on a Brenda Gervais Welcome Spring, and she was fun. And that was actually 11, so I did watch more. Well, I actually watched several more, but And I watch my usual people, which the list is way too long to mention, but I haven't been watching very much Flosstube lately because I have been busy with all these projects that we did for Christmas.
She likes it, don't let her lie.
So anyway, yep, that's my list for that. So
Awesome.
that's about all I have.
I don't think I have anything else either. We covered everything.
Yeah.
I feel like I didn't stitch too much, but there's been a lot of other stuff going on, so
Yep.
it was good times with family.
So we'll be stitching a lot more coming up.
Getting into the cold January,
It
February
was
season.
freezing last night here, at least to me. And Melina likes to keep her heat set on 66, so we were gonna film last night, but she said this room was too cold, and I said, well, I didn't bring enough clothes, so
Because she's a weenie.
I'm a weenie. So I'm a cold weenie, and then I said I'm gonna hibernate until I get home.
So
Or
I told
go to
her
Florida.
I might turn it up to 67 if it gets colder. Maybe.
So anyway. Fun.
That's all we have today. Thank you
Yep.
so much for watching.
Thank you so much for watching, subscribing, coming back, new people,
Old people.
old people like me, young people like Lena and Melissa, who appears every now and again.
Yep, you'll see her in the snowman
Yep.
race.
And I hope everyone has a happy, happy, happy new year.
Yep.
I'm planning on hibernating, so
I guess we won't have any more videos till winter's over.
so come to my house. I wore my champagne bottle earrings.
All right. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Have fun stitching. Catch you next time.
Bye.